But the Walleye, they seem to be turning a new leaf with this refuse to lose mentality, especially at the bank tank, and so far so good. Now tonight, the Walleye were channeling Linus and Lucy on Peanuts night with some specialty jerseys, taking on the Kalamazoo Wings. Now the Fish were flying early when Brandon Hawkins is left all alone in the middle, and he buries the first goal of the game to go up 1-0. The score stays the same into the third, thanks in large part to Jan Bednar. One-on-one, he makes the save. That's part of 28 in total for the Bedsy brick wall. Now, hey, look, here's another stop. This one then turns into a fast break opportunity as Griffin Ness pushes the puck ahead to Carson Bantle. He tickles the twine, then gets taken out in the process. Now, after all of this chaos, everyone is okay. Toledo now ahead 2-0, and why not one more? Loose puck, Mitchell Lewandowski's got it, takes off, and scores the empty netter. As the Walleye are 3 for 3 on the weekend and in 2025 with a 3-0 win.
With as tired as the guys are, I think that starts to become expected. We kind of just focused on staying above pucks and not giving them any easy transition, and trying to simplify the night for Beds too, who had to make a couple big saves, but I thought we did a pretty good job protecting them. You need those stops at those crucial times, and then our team bench was still good through that third period. Whenever we're talking on the bench, we're in a pretty good spot, and guys are locked in, and so we kind of grinded through, which is a tough stretch.
Matt Melzak and Simone Denis close out a successful weekend for the Fish.
And thanks back out here at the Huntington Center. Back-to-back shutouts for the Toledo Walleye. First time since February of 2023 when my broadcast partner was still playing.
Yeah.
Back in the days when they were up in Rapid City where they beat the Rush 6-0 and 3-0 back-to-back. But back-to-back shutouts this weekend, 3-0 against Fort Wayne, 3-0 today. They just got it done, what they needed to do, right?
They did. It's absolutely the case. Like you talked about, 4 games in 6 days this week. That's a lot to put on a team, especially 3 games in 3 nights, including a Friday night on the road. This team did what they had to do. They came in with a business-like mentality. They came in ready to go. Came in off the hop. They got that goal early by Brandon Hawkins on a great play by Spezia. After doing that, they kind of just settled in. That second period, they carried the play the entire way. Third period, Kalamazoo, you expected it. They were going to come out with a push, but the Walleye, to be able to get that goal by Bantle early on in that third, settled things in, knowing that Kalamazoo, a team who maybe doesn't score a ton of goals, to be up 2 goals on them in a third on a road atmosphere, it's not an easy test for them. They gave everything they could. Jan Bednar made the big saves when he needed to. He was just steady all night, just as Guylander was last night. Like you said, back-to-back shutouts, that's something you're never, ever upset about.
No, you certainly are not. And you talk about Jan Bednar, those 2 stops he had right away in the first minute or so of that third period when the game was 1-0 seemed to be the best 2 of the night.
Yeah, it kind of set the tone for the period, truly, because in the second period, Kalamazoo only finished with 4 shots that entire period, and none of them being very much grade A chances, more just whether it was a dump in or a simple save from the point. He came out for that third ready to go, made 2 big saves, one on the breakaway, the second one leading directly to the Bantle goal after a nice play by Griffin Ness. They're able to transition down, get that goal. Jan Bednar was steady all night for them. Like I said, when he needed to be big, he was, especially at the start of that third, and he carried his play out throughout the entire evening.
He certainly did, and it leads to Toledo winning back-to-back games by the same score of 3-0, and they're now in double digits in home wins. They have 13 road victories, 10 wins here at the Huntington Center with a 2-game week ahead, both against Bloomington.